welcome to my channel. Welcome to slightly different angles, and it's day 18. Are you ready? Sophie's already peaked, I think.
I didn't.
If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And ring the bell for a notification when I upload a video next, because these are daily videos. It's funny that she was able to say that it was a lollipop and it was a hairbrush.
And it's the Elsa one. And
she knew exactly what it was before she opened it today.
I didn't.
Which is pretty good guessing, considering. What else is there? More Kit Kats. We were in the store, I don't know, a few weeks ago now, because, oh my God, it's the 18th already. We were in the store on a couple of weeks ago, and she spotted the hairbrush and was like, can I have it? Can I have it? Can I? I was like, no, that day wasn't good. Yeah, I was in the store again, just getting the rest of the Advent stuff, and it was like, oh yes, I remember she liked this. So, oh, are you gone now? Okay, bye. No, you can't. Oh dear. Right. 18 for me. Oh, I haven't looked it up because it's going to be way too early in my time. But day 18 is this. It's small. I don't know what it is. Usually these are needle minders of some kind. It is. But what is it? That's so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to find out more about this. Look, it's a little gingerbread man.
Can I see the gingerbread man?
That is so cool. And the card it's on says Merry Christmas. So tomorrow's video I will tell you where this is from, whether or not this is something that the girls have actually made or whether or not they have commissioned it. That is so stinking cute. I love gingerbread. Big fan. Oh, it reminds me. I must go to my bakery where they... Okay. I must go to my bakery that does gingerbread houses. They're amazing. Jean-Pascal usually stuffs them with meringues in the inside, and the lollies on the outside are either licorice all sorts or just regular jellies, but he can build them so they stick together. I've bought a kit for Sophie and I to do possibly last year or the year before, and it just wouldn't stick. It was crazy. Okay, Silks4u, which is the other Advent box. Oh man, oh, these are lush. Oh my goodness, look at those. Green, blue and burgundy. So these are numbers 4, 5 and 6. So they're actually 4 burgundy, 5 green and 6 blue. Oh man, I want some patterns it's going to make with these. They are gorgeous. And as some people actually do, is they do this and they twist and you get to see all the funky colors all together. The coloration change in these is very, very subtle as well. So if you do enjoy, if you've never stitched with silk, let me just tell you, stitch with silk. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful to work with. So yeah, there is day 18. So that is, what was it? Day 5? Oh gosh, I've dropped there. There it is. Yeah, day 5. So there's another few days to go. Oh, it's kind of like how many sleeps to Christmas? It's 7. 7 sleeps to Christmas. Holy cow. I was only thinking the other day, was it the other day? No, it was this morning actually. How back in November I got news that my dad was ill in Ireland, and how I wanted to look at flying back to see him before he dies. He's 95. And I was looking at flights, you know, December, January, just to get an idea of prices. And now it's like Christmas next week. Oh, the time has just flown, and I can't go to Ireland at this stage because certain consents are not being made because people are being people. Yeah, I don't know if we've got any news. Oh, I do have some interesting news which may or may not disturb some people. one of my paddies that I got, the one that I got on Friday night, she's blind, it would seem. There is a thing that they can get, which you've probably all heard of, is called toxoplasmosis, and blindness is one of the issues there. So I'm waiting for a vet to actually call me back to see if there's anything else that might be wrong with her. I can't see cataracts, and she has got hearing, so that's good. But a blind paddy is not a paddy that can be made wild, obviously, for obvious reasons. So I've got to plan and assess, and the main thing would be that toxo can pass through from Joey to Joey. It breeds in a cat's body, but it could pass from the Joey to others. And one of the others, his mum had toxo, so I'll keep an eye on both of those, but I'm going to keep them in quarantine for much, much longer than I had thought. I don't know how long it takes for toxo to really affect the animal's behavior and physiological changes. So I want to get some advice on that from people who are better tasked to know. There's not an awful lot of literature out there that tells me the life cycle of the toxo virus in macropods that I can read that's not vet speak or medical speak or anything else. Other than that, they're all doing great. It was interesting, actually, this morning I went out and put all 6 of them in the pen. No, did I put all? Yes, I did. I put all 6 of them in the pen, and then I went out to put Mocha out and found that 3 of them had opened the gate and got out through to get to the green grass. Very cheeky. I could have sworn that I had locked the gate, but somehow or another they've Houdini'd out of the pen. So I'm glad that there's a fenced paddock garden, whatever you want to call it. It's paddock for their size anyway, but I'm glad that the garden is actually fenced. So even if they get out of the pen, they're safe. I've got a neighbour who's just moved in, or is moving in. They're moving stuff out of the container right now as we speak. Any other news? Sophie's thrown another sick day. My throat is a bit bleh. It's not COVID. I have tested just to be on the safe side, but her cough was really gnarly. So giving her another day of rest so that she can finish her final week in kindergarten with a bang. So yeah, we'll see how she goes with that. And yeah, start relaxing for Christmas. I don't know what else is going on other than there's floods up in the top end, which is interesting. I actually sent a picture. I was asked if I was anywhere close to where the floods were, up at the very top of Australia, and I said no, it's a long way away. And she said, well, will it not go down to you? And it's like, no. And sent her the overlay of Australia with America. Australia is as big as the USA and sticks out in other bits and pieces just because, countries are different shapes. But it is big as the USA, and it's a great big nothing in the middle with stinking hot weather. There's people over on the left-hand side. There's people in the middle on the bottom. There's people in the butt end and up the east coast. And then there's some people up the top. And pretty much the rest is vacant space. It's too hot to live in. There's a centre, Alice Springs, that people do live in. But the days over there get over the 40s. I think it might have been 2 years ago. It actually got into the 50s. I think it was 51 was the highest record there, which is just obscene. And power cuts and all that kind of thing because the air conditioning just couldn't keep up. I think even Aborigines, they would get the hell out of Dodge for that kind of weather. They would just travel and go walk about away from those kind of extremes. And in where the mining is, it might be around Alice actually, people will live underground. They'll actually live in caves because it's cooler. It's temperate all year round when you live in the cave. And I know they do that in the States too, in places like Arizona. And it's exactly why, because it's just so stinking hot. What did we do? When did I find the spider on the door? Was that Saturday or yesterday? I think it was Saturday. We were going out the door and we found a tiny little peacock spider, which is literally the size of the tip of my fingernail. It was tiny and it had a little red fancy target on the back, but it's a peacock spider. I don't know why they're called peacock spiders. I've never seen one actually flash its rear end up to kind of do the whole peacock strutting. But apparently they can. If you watch TV like David Attenborough and stuff, you can actually see that they do this funky behavior. But they're gorgeous little things. And they really are tiny, tiny. I've got a friend, if you know her, Ruby. She has spiders. And I still can't get over the fact that her jumping spiders are as little as they are. But I have sat out in the backyard and... Sophie's running around. She's got the zoomies from the Kit Kats. I've sat out in the backyard and we've watched a spider literally jumping across the grass, and it was just fascinating. Sophie was equally fascinated. You right, Zach? The cat. The others are all out. Not the cats, the paddies are all outside, except for the two newbies. She's got the giddies. All right, I'm going to go, and I will let you know who the creator of this gorgeous little man is tomorrow. And yeah, I did some colouring yesterday actually. That was new. I might show you tomorrow too. All right, bye for now.
Kitty.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.